My work follows the trajectory of my life. My name is Aura Rosenberg. I was born in New York City, and for the last 28 years, I've been living between New York City and Berlin. I'm currently working on a series titled Statues Also Fall in Love. It comprises lenticular prints, marble sculpture, and a series of short videos. The lenticular prints are made up of two images. One I shot in the Museum of Classical Marble Statues. The other image was found online, and they're images of actors whose poses are very close to the pose of the statues. And I put these two images together so that they flip back and forth almost seamlessly. Our reading becomes destabilized, and the classical statues in the museum become more provocative, and the online images of actors become more legitimate. The marble sculpture are marble rocks that I've covered with photographs of statues or fragments of statues that I shot in museums. Even though Statues Also Fall in Love explores the erotic history embedded in Western sculpture, it also refers to my own history. In 1989, I was working on a series titled The Dialectical Porn Rock that began as a practical joke when I was living in the country one summer and fished rock out of the stream in front of our house and covered it with an image from a porn magazine and put it back in the stream for my friend to find when he went fishing. I was really struck by the way the rock looked placed back into nature and started to photograph these rocks, and those were my first photographs. When I finished Berlin Childhood, there was one other text of Benjamin's that I wanted to work with, and it comes from his thesis on the philosophy of history. He's describing a watercolor by Paul Klee. It's called Angelus Novus. And the way that Benjamin saw this drawing was as the angel of history. The angel is looking at something in the past, which is a pile of rubble that's getting bigger and bigger, while it's being blown by a storm coming out of paradise into the future. And the storm is what we call progress. I had the idea that I wanted to turn what had started as an image and became a text back into an image again. And over the course of about 5 or 6 years, we produced this film that ended up being sort of the history of the universe in 5 minutes.